Well, we're next up to dump here at G3, and I decided to bring another load in after this one, so we'll unload this, run down to the in-laws yard. The load auger's still set up in that one bin, so we'll load up another load and come right back. Okay, open up that cart. Yeah, we're close enough. Get her loaded up. Man, it's cool this morning. I don't know when we'll be combining. I don't know if we'll be combining today at all. Maybe the afternoon. Oh, we'll get one more load in. See what happens after this. Alrighty, we're back from G3. I got the Pete over here now. I had to walk back and get the pickup, bring it over here. It wasn't that far of a walk. And it was good exercise. I need all the exercise I can get for this coming flooding season. So now what we're gonna do, I grabbed a sample, a little bit of combining we did yesterday there, like a little bit of in the hopper here, the combine. There was a tiny bit of room on the truck, so I dumped it in the truck. We'll test that sample last night. That little bit, like part of a strip we did is all I did. We'll dip into the canola right now, get another sample with the pail, and we'll test both those samples just to compare last night's sample versus today's. See if the moistures will stay in the same, or did it dry down? Is it like, I don't know what it's testing today. It didn't rain last night. Finally went a couple days without rain here, so the sun hasn't really been out though. It's out now, sort of, kind of, but it's cool out. It's only 8 degrees or 9 degrees or something right now. So I don't think the canola is going to be dry, but maybe it's close enough to start going, because I got some nice and dry canola in the bin, so it almost makes more sense to take this rest of this stuff a little bit on the tough side, and I don't know, like load half the truck load half the truck with tough stuff here, go to the bin, top it up with half a load of nice dry stuff, take it right to the elevator. I'm not sure yet, we'll see. Let's go dip in here and see what the combine's showing, and we'll run to the camper and test it. Oh, and by the way, that first load we took to G3 this morning, remember the other night there I was going and the combine was showing 25% on that last hopper moisture? Well, in the end it all blended together, and that first load I took tested 10.5. So it was a tiny bit tough, but nothing to really worry about. The second load I took today was like 7.7 or whatever, so paper blend those together and should be okay, I hope. I think this is as good of a spot as any, right in the low spot here, to take a test. I mean, if this is dry, well, everywhere else should be dry too. Let's see what this is testing and go from there. Yeah, I got enough of a sample for today, but I don't think we'll be combining. I think I just plugged the frickin' straw chopper. Didn't seem like it was coming out the back of the combine very well. Let's go take a look. Let's not look. Oh yeah, see it further up in there. Frick's sakes. So I got this folded down. Oh man. Yeah, it's plugged. Well, I don't think we'll be combining now. Even if the grain is dry, the plant is too wet to go through the combine, I think. I hardly did anything and it plugged it, so we'll get her unplugged and go test those samples. Oh, this ain't gonna be fun. I didn't see that coming. Oh man. Well, it must be soaking wet. I guess it's not even 10 degrees above zero, so what do I expect? What do you, huh? Oh, wow. Oh, man. I didn't plug the straw chopper itself, just where it flows into the straw chopper it plugs. Huh. Yeah, it feels pretty damp. Whoops. Wow. There she comes. Holy crap. Holy crap! This is worse than I thought. Son of a... Huh. Holy frig. Oh man. Well, that was fun. Wow. That was jammed right in there. Look at the pile there. Okay, I don't want to leave the combine parked there. It's not level. And I do got a little bit in the hopper. We'll dump into the truck and try run this little bit back through the combine. Take it ever so slowly in so it chops it up and go test those samples. We just inch ahead. See that pile there? The reel should take it in. Ever so slowly. Oh yeah, he's going. Combine in the trailer. Man, I tell you one thing, even if the canola's dry, we still won't be going. The canola plants it's just way too damp out. There's no way it'll go through the combine. So, but we'll see what this 919's showing for moisture. And okay, I just calibrated the 919, and this first sample is the one from last night. So let's see, looks like it's just off the cal line. Yeah. Right about there. Right about there, so 50, 52, call it. 12 degrees. So wrong page. 52 and 12 degrees. That last night's sample was 12.6. Interesting. Well, let's see what that sample we got just like 5 minutes ago is testing. Okay, and this sample is... This sample is... Oh, it's a little bit drier. This is today's sample, the one we took just 10 minutes ago. Let's see here. Right about there. 43, 44. What's the temperature on this stuff? Call it the same thing. 12 degrees, 11 degrees, I guess. 44 and 11 degrees. What is he testing? 44 and 11. 11.7. So it ain't dry. I'd like it under 11 to start, but I'm not quite sure what to do here. I got all that nice dry stuff in the bins, right? I could, can I empty that out? I could blend that way. Or no, we can't, because it won't even go through the combine right now. The sun's just starting to come out now. It's, I don't know what time it is, 2 o'clock-ish. So we can't really combine even if we wanted to. It's still testing, what was it, 44 and 11? 11.7. So it'll probably drop down a little bit more if the sun stays out for a few hours. Maybe by supper time, it would go through the combine and take half a tridum off or something. But in the meantime, I gotta run to town and do some business stuff that nobody likes to do but has to get done. So I'm gonna do that and decide what I'm gonna do from there. Well, since we can't combine canola, let's drive through this herd of cattle. This is just a small herd we got right behind our barn type thing at our farm. There's not that many in here. They look good. Lots of grass. But next summer might be a little different because that 1/4 I'm gonna break, or was planning on breaking up this fall. The cattle that would normally go there, if I break it up this fall, will come here next summer, right? So I didn't want to overgraze this year and then have nothing for next year. So if harvest goes good, finish up harvest, get that 1/4 broke, those cows that are there now will be here next summer, plus the cows that are in here right now. So, but everything looks good here. I better go check their salt. It's other side of the slough there. They got lots of salt yet, so they're good there. Water's low, that's the dugout. But it don't really matter because these girls can go right to the corral and drink out of the water if they want. So even if that dries up, they still got water at home. But these girls look good. Let's go drive into the heifers, first calvers and heifers, and see what they look like. So here's the first calvers and replacement heifers. I don't really need to check them. I seen them yesterday when they were bugging me when I was trying to feed the bulls there. But I didn't get a close look at them, so we got time. We might as well take a stroll through them. Hey, Buns, what do you think? That's Buns. Nice day for you, or a little chilly, you think? No comment? Okay. Hey, Rocco. What up? That's going to be the next butcher steer. He's a Wagyu Angus cross. You're going to be in the deep freeze right away, you fucker. What do you think of that? No comment? Okay. And this little girl here, I called her Little Miss Foxy Woxy. When she was born, she was just a little frickin', not much bigger than a coyote, it seemed like. And she is not very big right now, but she did fill out a little bit compared to what she was. Oh, she was just this tiny little thing. There's Rosie. That's Leah's heifer. Hey, Rosie. Leah's calf. Rosie's calf. Leah made the ear tag, can you tell? Hey, big guy, what do you think? He's a decent sized calf. Out of a heifer. Another decent sized one. Well, these look healthy. Like I said yesterday, I didn't see anything limping or sick looking, so pretty sure they were good, but I'm not sure what to do. If I should go back down to that canola tonight around supper time, combine for an hour or two, or not. The sun's been out. It's partly cloudy. It's been in and out kind of thing. Bit of a breeze. It might be okay to combine. Probably wouldn't take much to dry it up. It was testing 11.7. It was the straw was almost too tough to go through the combine, so I don't know. What do you think? Should a guy go back down there? And that's Buns. She was the last heifer to calve, and she had trouble calving on her own. I had to pull her calf, but I got lucky. She laid right on the straw for me, and I snuck up behind her with the jack and chains and all that, and pulled them out. No problem. She just couldn't quite get that head and shoulders out. Head and shoulders. But after I got the head, shoulders out, I just unhooked the chains and she had them on her own, the rest of them. And it was good after that, but I don't know, he's not a very big calf though. She's a nice big heifer. Or first calver now. But her calf's not very big. I don't know what the hell. Her mother, Buns' mother, is Pretty Cow. And Pretty Cow raises great big friggin' calves. So hopefully she just had I don't know. Hopefully her calf next year will be bigger, better. He wasn't that big when she had him either. Like, Nothing out of the ordinary, and she just couldn't quite get him out on her own. I maybe could have given her more time, but I snuck up behind her and seen the calf's tongue hanging out, and his head was swollen. I don't know, if more time he might have been dead, so I decided to pull it. In the end, it worked out, but yeah, hopefully next year her calf is a nice big calf. I don't know what the hell's with this little guy, but anyway, all these girls look good too, so hell, there was something else I was gonna do while I'm waiting for this canola to dry now. What the hell was it now? Do you remember? So once we get the equipment back home from the rented stuff down at the in-laws there, oh man, I'm all stuffy. This will be the first field we combine, right in front of the farmyard here. You can see the farmyard just up there. But I'm noticing the stems on this are quite green too, hey? Look at that. What the hell is that supposed to go through the combine? That green. Looks like a decent crop though. There is some pods that are missing, like one there, one there, one there. You know, one there, one there. From that heat blast earlier on in the summer there, we had like 45 days of 30-degree weather and no rain. That really hurt the canola and, well, hurt a lot of things, but considering it doesn't look that bad. There's a deer trail through here. See that white tinge there? See the trail go this way. Frickin' deer. But I hope by the time we get, look at how they shell that right out. Just by them walking through that, all those pods are thrashed out. You know, that hurts yield. Frickin' deer. But I'm hoping by the time, ouch, freaking dried up thistle. Ooh, that hurt. Got stuck in my saw. By the time we get up here with the equipment, I'm hoping this will go through the combine still, even though those stems are green. Wow, that ain't good. This was the first field I sprayed of the canola at our farm. This was sprayed, I don't remember what date I sprayed this. I'd have to go back and look on the calendar or whatever when I wrote it down, but hopefully it all works out. I'm starting to get a little worried. This weather starting to worry me, but it does look better coming up here on what is it, like Monday, Tuesday. It gets back up to 18 degrees, so hopefully it'll be okay. Okay, I had to come back down tonight. It's just after 6 o'clock. Let's try and get like a hopper off or something, or see if it even goes through the combine. Well, it's going through. On that moisture tester or meter, it's showing that, but I know that's not accurate, but it gives you an idea. Well, we got one hopper off. I think that's gonna be good enough for today, tonight, whatever. I know it's not dry. The combine was showing 12-ish, but I know that's not right because the 919 was saying 11.7 or whatever it was earlier. So call it 11 and a half. One hopper of that mixed in with dry stuff. Hopefully it'll come off dry tomorrow and should be good enough. Well, I look at the weather forecast and tomorrow looks warmer. 14 above is a high. And the wind's supposed to be up tomorrow too, so yeah, there's not a stitch of wind right now. I don't need to push my luck anymore, I don't think. Weather still looks good for the next 2 weeks. So I'm hoping tomorrow it'll start coming off dry. And I got really dry stuff in the bin, so I can mix it with that tough hopper there and that'll work out. It was starting to get pretty tough. It didn't want to go through the combine very well already, so yeah, I'm going home.